What's going on, people? It's your boy Tops back again for another Tops Talks transfer show, and breaking news in the building. Isak wants to leave Newcastle, man. It's going to happen this summer. He wants to leave Newcastle. Crazy settings. Big up everyone tuning in the building, man. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel, T-Chanzo Sports, the home of football sports. Oh, my days. Village in the building says, we're signing Isak, Man United fan. Be ready. Isak and Bremer and Cunha. That's crazy, man. 150 mil, yeah? You got the bread. You got the money, bro. You got the money. It's mad. I can't believe he actually wants to leave this summer, bro. I thought like when Liverpool got Nketiah, that kind of secured his kind of tenure at Newcastle for at least another season, man. But bro, it's looking techie. I can't lie, my guy. It's looking very techie, man. Big up everyone in the building. Big up AJ, my brother, man. What you telling me, my guy? I hope you're good. Man said, Tops, we must find 100. Bro, honestly, listen, we need to definitely find some more money, man. But I can't see it, my guy. I can't see it. But yeah, exclusive. Alexander Isak tells Newcastle he wants to explore a transfer away, opening the door to Liverpool's £150 million interest after he reportedly filed a thigh injury, missed obviously the Far East tournament. I knew, for example, yeah, that was definitely him trying to get out, going to the tournament, man. There's no way he was, obviously there was reports of him being unhappy about how Newcastle dealt with the situation, and then him apparently not being available through injury, man. It was just too coincidental. I said that in the morning show. So yeah, he's obviously told Newcastle he wants to explore a move away from the club. The striker has not traveled with the squad on the preseason tour after reporting a thigh injury earlier in the week. However, we can reveal that the club's hierarchy are aware of Isak's wishes to consider his options this summer. The 25-year-old has 3 years left on his contract, and the chief executive, Darren Eagles, said in March that the new deal will be discussed at the end of the season. For now, though, Isak and his camp do not want to commit, with Liverpool interested in making the Swede the British transfer record fee. Obviously, Liverpool have already spent a lot of money on Wirtz and Nketiah. This would be absolutely crazy, man. Crazy. Newcastle owner and obviously the coach, Eddie Howe, do not want to sell. And his preference would be to negotiate fresh terms, even if that meant a move next summer. That possibility remains, given Newcastle are in a strong position contractually. But an offer from Liverpool or any club in the region of 150 mil, cooped with obviously Isak's own wishes, could see yet a move accelerate in the coming weeks. Obviously, he missed the Newcastle game where they lost 4-0 to Celtic. 62 goals in 109 games. And any sale would command a British record fee in excess of 160 mil, set by Liverpool this summer already from Florian Wirtz last summer, man. So yeah, crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Big up everyone in the building, man. Make sure you guys like up the video and subscribe to the thing as always, people. Yeah, man. Breaking news, obviously, and it's one of those ones where, I mean, yeah, kind of shocked, to be fair. Obviously, a bit of breaking as well. Isak rejects Newcastle's latest contract offer, and he's exploring a move. The Swedish striker seeks 300 grand a week contract, man. Listen, we're paying Havertz near that, so yeah, he definitely warrants it for sure, man. If that's what he wants, you've got to do it. You've got to do it, man. Big up everyone in the building, man. Big up 7 on DR, my bro, man. Good afternoon, Tops. The chat, fire for them. Come on, bro. Good to see you in the building, my guy. Big up, Tops. Big up yourself, near side remembrance. Good to see you in here, man. AJ is delusional. No wonder he's an Arsenal fan, says Vidic on the trolling thing already. Man, them told me I couldn't get Isak. My club got the pull. Crazy. If you get him as well as Nketiah and Wirtz in the same window, is absolutely nasty. Nasty work, my guy. We got AJ says sell Kai, Nelson, Vieira, Zini, Simon Lakonga, Kivior. There's 150 million pound easy. Yeah, listen, in an ideal world, that would be the case, bro. But this club is definitely not selling Kai Havertz, unfortunately, this summer. So, yeah, that's when it all falls down, my guy. That's when it all falls down, man. And especially in probably the time frame we're going to need before other teams like Liverpool, PSG, obviously Saudi as well, have been touted to make a move for Isak too. So he's going to have a few options, man, in terms of teams willing to pay that extra money. But yeah, man, we definitely should be trying to at least attempt to try and go for him, even if we've got no chance of getting him for sure. Newcastle fans were giving it the big one. Little man, if I want it, I get it. That's crazy, you know. I said, little man, settle down, you know. Crazy work. Yeah, Vidic, trust me, I am not. I said, run me Isak expeditiously. These Liverpool fans are gas. Nah, I can understand it, man. That would be a madness, bro. Oh obviously earlier in the stream, yeah, or early in the morning stream, I was talking about Nketiah settling in, how many goals you'd get. Brother, you get Isak, bro. Oh my, him and Salah. Oh, him on the left, Salah on the right. Oh, end the stream, Dave. I'm finished. Oh my days. Oh my days. The league's over. It's done. Oh my God. How greedy. How greedy is right, man. Might go for Saka next. I'm feeling greedy. Must have seen when we signed Man United signing Isak, brother. Oh my God, man. You need to sell you need to sell the guys you got left, bro. You need to sell your Anthony's and all these Garnacho and all these guys, man. Rasmus as well, bro. He needs to be out the door too. You get it? So yeah, man. Master, you ain't got the peas, broke boy. The manager, I've been Arteta out for 4 years. I actually have common sense. Now that is true. He has been Arteta out, man. Master, plus no Champions League football. Oh, trust me, bro. That's all you, Man United. Are you mad? Big up, Darren. Big up, my brother. What are you telling me? Good to see you in the chat again, my bro. Come on, man. Make sure you guys smash the likes on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want to become a member, it's pinned at the top of the chat as well, people. 99p helps the channel and that. But yeah, big up Darren, man. Big up Tops and the chat except Vidic with a laughing emoji. Of course, my bro. Big ups to you and the chat except Vidic. Vidic, you lot can't afford Isak with a laughing emoji. I said, hey, he's gonna hate. You guys are scared of that. Isak, Mbeumo, and Konya front three. Oh my God, that's crazy. I said, Vidic, stay in your lane, stay in your Jackson lane. I said, facts. Big up the chat, man. Sick. Only Manchester would pay 300k for a mid after you should join us. We're saving you guys from getting robbed, you bombs. Isak ain't that good. The pressure will come when he signs for a big club. Hashtag in brackets, not Arsenal. Says Vidic. Has to get that Arsenal thing in there as well. I said, we already spent the Isak money on Dross, like Kepa, Norgard, Madueke proved me wrong. Look, bro, that Madueke deal is aging worse every single day, my bro. Honestly, oh my God. There were so many other players we could have got in that period of time. It's absolutely mental, man. Absolutely mental. Big up yourself for being in the chat, boy. Hope you're well, my guy. Big up RS76. He said, it's not greed, it's good practice. Ferguson did the same for years and had loads of quality strikers at the same time. You know what it is, bro? I get what you're saying in terms of having loads of strikers. It's just probably because you're getting them in the same window. Like, well, obviously, as rival fans or fans in general, you're probably used to your club getting one or two major signings. This will probably be what, your third or fourth one in terms of like expenditure and stuff like that. So yeah, crazy, man. But listen, if you can afford it, then do it. Of course, it's going to improve your team as much as it doesn't even really need improving, in my opinion, already. But bro, getting Isak on top of Nketiah and having Salah there as well as Gabine Verts and obviously Frimpong and Kirkes and the keeper, bro. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Vidic on them sour grapes, you know, with a laughing emoji. Big up boys, the United fans are too much. Spurs have a better chance of signing Isak than you. hey, these United fans, man. The delusion's there. The delusion's there. Big up Chris. We were talking about him this morning. Now, yeah, bro, this is what I was saying, bro. Big up yourself, Chris, man. We were saying, like, we were talking about Nketiah, innit? And obviously Salah and how many goals he's going to get. Brother, we were even, obviously, again, Isak, obviously, rumors were always there, but this is actual concrete evidence that he could be on his way to Liverpool, considering he wants to leave Newcastle. Now, Newcastle have got an opportunity and a decision to make. Do they keep an unhappy player, or do they say, you know what? Listen, we want 150, 160 mil, reinvest in the team. The thing is, I don't know who they're going to get, because you kind of need to get a certified kind of striker in there, man, who's going to be near as good or even better, if there's anyone even better than them, Isak, in through the door. Otherwise, it's looking peak. I can't lie. Big up Chris says it's Liverpool or Saudi for Isak. I mean, PSG have been lingering as well. I don't know if they'd be able to pay him or afford to pay for him, because again, you could argue that potentially he could go up front and then Dembele could be on the wings again. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be Liverpool or Saudi. I feel like those two teams are going to be the ones that kind of do something very, very quickly as well. So yeah, can't believe Liverpool are going to get Isak on top of, bro. It's crazy. Big up yourself, Godfrey, as always, my brother. Hope you are well. But yeah, man, crazy. In the same window, that's the thing. And Verts, people forgetting they spent 116 million on Verts, bro. The same window, it's mad. 300k a week, that sounds affordable compared to what we were paying players. We don't want no more. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's not, bro. Rashford was on 325, bro. Marcus Rashford. He's on 325. Sancho's on 250. Like, brother, it's not unreasonable for Isak to ask that for sure. Big up Godfrey says, big up Tops and the community. Come on, bro. Always love every single time with you, my guy. Big up yourself. Isak wants big trophies. Spurs, nah, says Darren. Also have no excuses not to be moving serious. Listen, our window cannot be done after Gyökeres, bro. We already seen it last night or yesterday afternoon in that preseason friendly, man. That left-hand side is still not it. It's still not working as well as it should be, bro. There's nothing that comes down there in terms of an attacking threat. That has to be improved on with, in my opinion, multiple players. 2 players have to come in. A left-sided 8 or 10 or whatever you want, which would be Eze, and then a proper left winger, bro. That has to be the case. Otherwise, bro, if we roll out Martinelli, Trossard, or even Madueke on that left, bro, we're not going to be serious, man. Again, big Vidic says, Darren, they won a trophy more recently than you, with a laughing emoji. You shouldn't talk about trophies. You only won an FA Cup in 20 years. Vidic, sorry, bigger trophies. RSL76 says, Isak won't go to Saudi. Rabizio said no talks with Al Hilal. So yeah, obviously that's been kind of rubbished off as well. Man wants the league and the Champions League. Listen, they want all the trophies, bro. They want all the silverware this season for sure. Verts looks unreal in training. That's what I've heard, bro, from a lot of Liverpool fans and even rival fans saying he looks the proper real deal. Again, there's a mantle to be taken there in terms of the best creative midfielder in the Prem. Now Kevin De Bruyne is gone, and even obviously Kevin De Bruyne was definitely winding down towards the end of the latter years of his career, for Manchester City. There is a spot there for someone to take it, to be the next. This is the guy. This is the star player. This is the breakout player. This is the player that everyone rates from a team. And Verts could be that guy, man, for sure. My friend is saying that the AFCON is looking at Liverpool. That's why they want to stack up and later on just fill in the gaps. Hear it, bro. And obviously, RIP to Diego Jota and obviously his brother Andre. Him obviously being a massive loss as well, bro. There is space, again, in that kind of forward line to really kind of try and stack up, like you said, bro. Because, again, Salah's going to be out for a month. There is going to be positions for him to obviously be played in. Isak, he can play out wide as well as up front. So, bro, and they're going to be selling Núñez, you would assume, and maybe even Diaz. So this might not even be a thing where it's kind of like they're just stacking on top. They might just be replacing players that are already still there, that they're just looking to move on towards the latter end of the window. It's just the fact that they've kind of not even really got a massive sell yet. Looks like they might be getting on one in Diaz. I'll definitely have to look on that in a minute. But yeah, crazy, man. But if they can get that over the line and get that transition, man, it'll be absolutely amazing for them for sure. Big up Frankie says, yo, guess who's back? Big up yourself, Frankie. Hope you're well, my bro. It says Swaffers on 28K a week. We can sell him to get Isak. Am I wrong? Listen, I'll be up for that, bro. This club's not gonna do it, unfortunately. But yeah, I would be up for that, man. Sell him, get Isak, man. Job done, man. Rashford's won more trophies in 8 years than Arsenal in 28. In 20 years, bro. By the way, but okay, Tops, you're delusional. These man lost to Spurs. Trust me, you lost to Spurs in the Champions League final, bro. Sorry, in a Europa League final. I'm sorry, in a Europa League final, my guy. And yeah, this is what Vidic is like. He's on a trolling thing, bro. It's always about stuff in the past, though. It's never about what's actually happening now, because he knows his team's dead, in it. So yeah, that's all he's got left. But I said I can't even Spurs. Have some shame. I said Squares ain't doing anything. They beat you with a man that wasn't even. Bro, they beat you with a guy that got sacked afterwards, bro. Man saying I always win things in my second season, man, and it came at your expense, rude boy. Yeah, hold that, hold that, bro. Lose the Spurs in the final could never be my team, bro. Could never be me. I said, bro, Andrew's gone. Took your head top when he left too. Says, boy, man doesn't bang Dio. I said, do you see Man U? Did you see Man U want Rodrigo? Oh, crazy. Did they actually want Rodrigo? That'd be crazy, man, if they do. I mean, again, I don't see where they're getting all this money from, to be honest with you. They've already spent 135 on 2 players, man. I can't see them doing anything else. Man said, do better. You said you stuck with Scrammer him. You lost to a guy that's been sacked and you still have him. Don't even, bruh. Man said, boy's going in. Isak wants 300K a week, apparently. Yeah, listen, big up Willow for being in the chat, man. I think 300K is defo, bro. Reasonable, considering you got Havertz, you got all these guys, even like Reece Nelson on 100K. Like I said, Rashford, Sancho, all these guys have been overpaid and on a lot of money. Isak's one of the best strikers, if not pound for pound, the best striker in the league. Some would even say so. To get that amount of money, I'm surprised he's not on that already, if I'm being honest, man, because he's going to be one of the top scorers. Him, Salah, Haaland is probably going to be the top 3. So yeah, I can see them paying that for sure. Big up boy says you need to go to church, pray for your season. Massive cope, Dio. Scenes when we pull off a Leicester with a laughing emoji. That's crazy. Where did you finish in the league? I don't scroll down to 10th, so I don't know generally. Big up RSL76. Vidic has to do this to keep United. Trust me, to keep United's name relevant, bro. Because listen, we all know this, man. We all know this. Big up Cooper, my bro, man. I hope you are well. Big up Tots, mate. Big up yourself, brother. I hope you're good. Good chatting to you the other day about obviously Victor Gyökeres, your guy, my guy. Hopefully that gets announced in the next 24 hours. But big up yourself, my bro. Hope you are well. Massive laughing emoji. Scroll. Massive cope. RSL. Gyökeres and Isak next season, we're cooking, guys. With a laughing emoji. Massive Willow is delusional. Bro, the fact that you're calling another man delusional when you think you're going to sign him is nasty work. That is nasty. That is so nasty, bro. What is going on, people? Oh, my God. My days. I support Liverpool, by the way. Vidic, so you can't do the no trophy thing with me. LOL. Yeah, for sure. I hear it, man. I said smash the likes and subscribe. Big up yourself, Cooper, for being in the building, man. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe. If you want to become a member, 99p. It's pinned at the top of the chat as well, people. So, yeah, big up everyone already in the building. The community is fire today. RSL, you support a team that has one more Premier League than Leicester, by the way. This guy's so shameless, you know. You know what? It's so shameless, man. It's so shameless. When you Google EPL table, you got to click see more to see Man United. Yeah, that's crazy. Them man are on the Wolves thing, yeah? Yeah, nasty work, man. Nasty work. Man said see more, you know. What's going on, bro? Big up boy says at least Korean is enjoying it. Trust me, big up Korean, man. Hope he's having a good summer, man. Obviously, I'm sure he'll be back during the start of the season, man. Said at least Korean is enjoying the outdoors. He's away from all this football talk right now, for sure. I think he's just enjoying his summer and whatever he's doing, man. Hopefully he's back in the chat come the start of the season, man. We'll big him up every single time. Big up RS, he says, yeah, because football only began when the Prem did. LOL. Big up Waha. Good day, Tops chat. Big up yourself for being in the building, my brother. Hope you are well. Hope you're good. Master, allow me, please, with the Willow, man. Willow's doing his, bro. Willow's doing his thing, man. Allow Willow, of course. Big on the chat, man. Fire as always, man. But yeah, obviously, reports from TalkSport. Al Hilal are preparing a bid excess of 130 mil for Alexander Isak. So everyone's coming out, preparing bids, wanting to sign this guy, bro. I kind of see him going to Saudi. I can't really see it, man. There's surely going to be, I mean, Liverpool are going to be there, man. And if it's a straight choice between Saudi and Liverpool, he's picking Liverpool, obviously. So, yeah, I think, again, Saudi can do their best. The only thing it might come down to is if they're willing to pay more than Liverpool are. And then it's kind of thing where Newcastle might accept it from Saudi, the actual offer, and then Liverpool have to match it and pay maybe more than they want to. So maybe they want a bidding war. That's probably the key thing for Newcastle now, to get as much money as possible. And yeah, for me, you got to be probably looking at 150, 160 if you can. Because I think 130, considering Inverts went for 115, 16. I think, yeah, they'll probably think they can get a bit more. Another bit of breaking. This is Liverpool are ready to offer a package worth 130 mil for Alexander Isak. So that's two teams there, man. 130 for Al Hilal, Liverpool as well. 132, man. So, yeah, I don't know, people. What do you guys think, man? Do you think, who is he going to go to? He's got to go to Liverpool, surely, if they're both kind of going for the same kind of price, man. Because I can't see how he picks Saudi over Liverpool. It just doesn't make any sense to me, man. So don't worry, Willow, I'm delusional. Yeah, at least he admits it, to be fair. That's cheap from Saudi, though. Yeah, listen, Saudi have got much more money for sure. So yeah, I feel like, again, it's probably a thing where that might be the opening bid, Darren. That might be the opening bid, and they go on and try and bid some more for sure. But yeah, man, we'll have to see. Because RS, he said we don't have to match it if he says he's not. Yeah, true, very true. If he says he's not going there at all, then obviously Liverpool might can just come in with a lower bid as well. So yeah, that is definitely a possibility. It depends who's got the power, man. If they're adamant and saying you're not going, we'll just keep. It depends. I think it's going to be a game of chess and poker in it. Because to be fair to Newcastle, they are in a good position in terms of the contract wise. He's still got 3 years left, so they can still sell him for a decent amount of money if they are adamant he has to go for 150. Like if they're saying unless you pay that, he's staying, then he's just gonna have to stay in it. Like even though he's gonna be unhappy. Yeah, it's gonna have to stay. So it depends on what their stance is on it. If they're a bit more softened and like, you know what, we'll negotiate if you pay 130 with some add-ons, then again, he's gonna obviously go to Liverpool. So yeah, I think it just depends how stubborn or how bullish Newcastle are gonna be when it comes to the sale of Isak, man. But yeah, big up everyone in the building. So Saudi not in the Champions League, so that's a hard no from Isak, 100% sure. Isak already rejected the Saudi team, says Louis Garcia, man. Big up yourself being in the building. Master Darren is delusional. Darren is second. You Vidic with a question mark. Darren might be more delusional than Tops and Colin. Oh my days. I said we have been in the era of play power for a few decades now. And well, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, that is true. But I think again, him coming out and saying he's not going to train and stuff like that is probably an element of player power already, to be honest, bro. Because again, he's not gone on the tour. He didn't go and play in the game against Celtic. So yeah, man, I think it definitely is. I said, please, Saudi, please, Willow. Willow, man, bro, I'm with you, man. I'm with you, my guy. I said, Darren says, Vidic says, Darren hasn't experienced a trophy besides the FA Cup in 20 years with a question mark. Isak and Gyökeres, it's a nice combo. Bro, it sounds very nice on paper. Obviously, they play with each other in Sweden as well. But yeah, it's not gonna happen, my guy. It's not gonna happen, bro. I don't want to burst your bubble, man. It's a nice thought, but yeah, it's not happening, my guy. At least we got Gyökeres, man. Because again, I thought we weren't gonna get either of these and get Sesko, to be honest with you. So yeah, Boat is delusional as well with crying emojis. It's a nice dream, like bro. It's a wicked dream, man. It's a wicked dream. Isak said he said to Saudi he wants Liverpool with a laughing emoji. Ay, caramba! Ay, ay, ay! He's going to Liverpool, isn't he? Oh my God! He's going to Liverpool, man. He's going to Liverpool. I can't believe this. I can't believe, bro. If you asked me at the start of the window that Liverpool were going to get Wirtz, I would have been like, nah, that's kind of like he's going Bayern Munich. That's a pipe dream. If you said they're going to get Isak, I thought maybe, but maybe not this season, maybe the next season. The fact they're going to get both of them is a madness, absolute madness. Fair play. I can't even hate, man, because they're both sick players. Oh, lord. It's crazy out here, man. Big up everyone in the building, man. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new as well, people. But yeah, obviously, Liverpool are trying to make their mark and trying to get Isak on top of the just announced Nketiah as well. A guy that's going to cost them £80 million all in all, bro. And obviously, again, he's already joined up with the Reds on preseason tour. He's already there. So yeah, man. It's crazy, man. Now they're in talks with another striker in that. So they're going to have... Imagine that. This was Newcastle's plan, by the way, to have Isak and Nketiah. Now it's going to be Liverpool with Isak and Nketiah. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. Apparently, he's always supporting United, so we might get him. Bro, you listen. Vidic, stop it, bro. Listen, Listen, this is the kind of guy you're going to be getting. Aston Villa have told Man United that Ollie Watkins is not for sale. That's the kind of region you're going to be getting, my brother. Yeah, and you might never get him considering he's not for sale at the minute. So yeah, it's crazy. Don't forget Nketiah. That guy is quality. Listen, bro, you're going to have a fresh front three, whether it's Nketiah, Wirtz, Isak, whatever. It's crazy, man. Wirtz, Isak, and Nketiah, Galactico business. Listen, bro, they want it all, man. You see that quad they nearly got the other season, about 3-4 years ago. Don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere, my guy, because, yeah, that could be looking spooky. I'm sorry. It could be looking spooky, man. I said, via Diaz and Nunes move. Yeah, for sure. I think they both get moved on as well. I think Diaz will definitely be moved on pretty urgently, I assume, as well, because, again, you're looking at the fact that he's been linked with a move to Bayern Munich as well, quite recently, too. And I think they might be going in for him again with another kind of bid, man. So yeah, that's another one to obviously keep an eye on for sure. Luis Diaz, because again, I feel like he's one of those players that definitely wants to leave because he's not happy with his contract, and I think Liverpool are pretty much happy to sell him if they get the kind of fee they want for him, which is about 70 to 80 million pounds, which I think would be a solid piece of business if I'm being honest, making profit off him, especially when he's getting older. So yeah, flipping out, man. Bro, it's moving fast, bro, in terms of the new players you're going to be getting, the players that you're going to be moving on. And this is after you've won a Premier League title. So, yeah, it's definitely a fast-paced transfer window for sure. This might be one of the best transfer windows we've had in a while, just in terms of big players moving on, the amount of money that obviously teams are spending as well, especially for attackers. So, yeah, it's been very, very interesting, man. Very interesting. Big up Sam C. says, understand Liverpool are now bracing themselves for a new bid for Diaz from Bayern Munich. So, yeah, that kind of confirms what I was just saying, that it looks like they're going to be getting another bid from Bayern Munich for Diaz. Man said Watkins over Isak is crazy. That is nasty, bro. That is just... well done, Villa. Pipe 7 up. Big old Garcia, my guy. I said Vidic put the crap back. Listen, I don't know what. Vidic is crazy, bro. He's crazy. I said Vidic, will you take Mateta? Easy deal. I think will be decent. Cunha and Buemo Mateta. I think Mateta would be a good signing for you guys, man. Premier League proven. I think the only problem at the minute, it looks like Crystal Palace are busy with that kind of bid to try and get back into the Europa League after being demoted to the Conference League. So I don't think they're even negotiating any of their players, whether it's Matera, Eze, Gay, he's another one. So you might have to wait a little bit for that, a little bit longer, sorry for that. But yeah, I think that'll be a good signing for sure. Watkins levels below Isak. Yeah, Isak's one of the best strikers in the league for sure. I said I would absolutely take Matera. Matera is a good player, man. Matera is a very good player. What does this make of Man U for being strongly linked with Jackson? 80 mil, says Willow. Yeah, that is kind of crazy, bro. Them kind of links are not going away. And even the other way, Chelsea being linked with Garnacho as well. They're the kind of links that are still active too. So yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. Big up everyone in the building, man. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, all of that good stuff. Obviously, just reiterating what David Ornstein said about Alexander Isak. He said he wants to leave Newcastle, absent from the Celtic friendly plus the Asia tour. Is obviously the 25-year-old's preference. So he's decided to do that. Newcastle keen for the Swede international to stay on an improved deal, but also exploring potential replacements. So apparently they are looking at other kind of players as well, man. So yeah, it's a sticky one still. It is a sticky one, bro. They're looking at other players to obviously replace him. I don't know who they'd even replace him with, if I'm being honest, bro, because again, he's a quality player and it's going to cost a lot of money. And a lot of teams are going to know that they've got the money as well, man. So yeah, very, very sticky. Very sticky, man. But yeah, Ben Jacobs obviously talking about the Luis Diaz deal as well. Expected to be imminent. I understand it will be in the criteria of 75 million euros. Bayern won't go higher than 80 million euros, which is about 65 to 70 million pounds, something like that. I think that will probably be enough for him to obviously move on, if I'm being honest. But we shall see. Also talks about Isak going on the preseason tour. It says Liverpool remain tentative and told Newcastle they are prepared to break the British transfer record. Newcastle exploring Wissa and Openda. Bro, if they get them two in for Isak, bro, listen, I won't be moved by that. I think Openda, I'm not too sure about him, bro. I think he's a bit hot and cold still. I don't think that's not enough to replace Isak, in my opinion. They're going to have to try and get someone better than that. I'll be honest, man. But yeah, we'll see if they can actually even achieve that, if I'm being real. Big up Vidic says Mateta is better than Isak, but people aren't ready for that. Brother, anyone that Man United could get is going to be better than Isak, according to Vidic, man. He's a joke, man, I tell you. I don't think Palace would sell Mateta with Eze possibly leaving. They're going to cripple their front line. I said Nkatike sounds like a Pokemon. Vidic sour graping. Bro, he's been sour graping, bro. He's been sour graping. Liverpool spoke to Mateta, so don't see why not. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Big up 7 on DR. It says, oh, what do you make of this from Newcastle perspective if they sell Isak? They got Champions League. So do you think there will be a stumble in their season or not too much of a... Bro, I think it'll be a massive fall-off, bro. Because, again, Isak is so crucial, not in terms of obviously him scoring goals, but look at some of the big games they won in terms of in the league. They beat Arsenal at home. They beat Man United away. They drew with Liverpool at home. They beat them in the cup. Isak scored in all of these games, bro. So he's a big game player for them as well. He scores in the big games. I think he scored against Chelsea as well when they beat them 2-0. So he scores a lot of goals in these kind of top 6 games, which they're starting to win a bit more now. Because before, they weren't really doing anything major in those kind of big games. But now, man, with Isak obviously chipping in with these kind of goals in these kind of crucial games, they're going to lose that kind of side of a striker that can definitely deliver in that kind of state of form. So I feel like for me, they need to try and get someone that's kind of similar in level if they can. Obviously, they took a punt on Isak. I think Nkatike would have been a perfect kind of profile because, again, it's someone that they was similar to when they bought Isak, someone that's on this course, can maybe spring into it being a superstar, but you can pay a kind of a fee that kind of warrants him his potential being fulfilled at Newcastle, man. Now he's gone to Liverpool. It's like, who else do we kind of get on the market that's available? Is Sesko good enough? Is Sesko the one? They might have to try and look at Sesko, bro, and hope he bangs and comes into being a magnificent player, man. That might be the play. I'll be honest, man. That might be the play. Big up Elizabeth. It says Mateta is a baller. Big up yourself. It says Bo, 130 mil. It's not a lot for the next best Swedish striker. It says Bo, big up yourself. Got must say Glockerez over Isak. Crazy. Mateta for Newcastle. Not a bad shout as well, bro. Not a bad shout as well. Would that be enough? I mean, again, Prem proven. Listen, they're going to be looking at different strikers, man. You look at Ollie Watkins as well. Would Aston Villa sell to a quote-unquote Champions League rival in terms of them both vying to get that top 5 last season? I don't know. But Mateta wouldn't be a bad signing again. But I don't know, man. Is that going to be enough to satisfy the Newcastle fans? Because I feel like when you sell Isak, you need like another superstar name. There's not really too many out there if you're thinking about it. Sesko's got a lot of prop. But is he that superstar name? I don't think so. Apenda, again, didn't really have a great season at Leipzig as well. Mateta, a very good, solid kind of player. He's kind of someone that you bring in as like a versatile kind of player, someone that's like a backup to Isak, in my opinion, that can rotate with him. I don't know if he's the star key player, especially in the Champions League, that's going to like lead you on into success, man. But we'll see what they do, man. We'll see what they do. In Katika over Isak, for me, says Elizabeth. Damn, Elizabeth knows ball. Man says, speak Elizabeth, speak to these delusional fans. Isak is not the guy like Mbappe, Haaland, Lewandowski, and Gyökeres levels. Man said Elizabeth knows ball. Knows ball. Why for that? Gyökeres, LOL. Busy myself laughing. I said Gyökeres will show them levels. Can't wait. I'm guessing Elizabeth is an Arsenal fan. Big up yourself. The Championship and Portuguese League proven player. Okay, Elizabeth, that's where you lost me. He ain't doing nothing. he couldn't go on to the Arsenal agenda, bro. He had to stick to it. I give you that. I give you that, Village, man. You are consistent with it. I give you that, bro. But yeah, they're the kind of players that obviously Newcastle are trying to go for to try and replace Isak as well. So it'd be very interesting to see what happens with that. I know that obviously Saudi team are trying to explore a move for Callum Wilson. Obviously, he's on a free transfer after leaving Newcastle on a free this summer. So yeah, be interested to see what happens with him. But now, man, it's crazy when you think about it. Obviously, the news that's broken today. I never thought for 1 second, man, that Isak would be forcing a move out the club. I thought like it'd be more like a mutual agreement in terms of like them both deciding next summer is kind of the summer that we're really going to really going to obviously push for a move away from the club. We found that Kalchewski money, man. That's great. That's an old school name, bro. Big up yourself, bro, my guy. Big up our ass says I enjoy Village's banter, at least LOL. Yeah, listen, he makes it entertaining. That's the one thing I will give him, man. He makes it entertaining for sure. We sell Martinelli, Trossard, Reece, Lokonga, Vieira, Gyökeres. That's more than enough money to get Isak. Man said selling Gyökeres. Yeah, that's crazy, Willow. Why for that? Sell Habits, brother. Like, what? How can you mention all these players and Habits ain't in there? You're a joker. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Bro, man said, Tops, great to meet you on TG panel. Of course, man. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Legend, big up yourself. Great to meet you as well, Cooper, man. Always love speaking to you, as well as obviously the TG panel as well. Hopefully, I'll be back on there soon. And yeah, can't wait to obviously talk to you throughout the season as well in terms of how Arsenal do, because again, it's going to be a very crucial season. We have to win a major tournament, major trophy, in my opinion. So yeah, be very, very good, man. But big up yourself for being in the chat again. I said Willow selling Gyökeres already. He hasn't even signed. He's not been official yet. That's crazy. I don't think it is allowed. RS, bro. I don't think it is allowed. It's crazy, man. Vinny says, man said, I trust my glorious King Habits. Bro, Habits was terrible yesterday in that friendly, man. Honestly, he was awful. He was so bad, man. So yeah. For me, I'm not with it, man. If you're selling someone, I mean, Jesus is literally just there as well, by the way. He's literally there. I know he's injured, but again, that's another play you could probably try and sell to try and get something in for him. So yeah, big up RS. He says, I'm not even sure that's allowed. I don't think it is, man. I think potentially you might be able to play for 2 players in a season. I don't know if it's 3 or 2. Maybe if one's on loan or something, or you're coming back from a parent club. But yeah, man, I don't even know if you could even transfer that quickly, if I'm being honest, man. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, big up everyone in the building, man. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel, man. Obviously, Fabrizio Romano just dropped something now. Buy a new proposal for Luis Diaz, set to be sent soon, as planned since last week. Liverpool are aware of the player's desire to leave the club, and talks will continue to be discussed. Details of our financial package with Bayern Munich. So it looks like he's going to be on his way out the door, Luis Diaz. I know a lot of Liverpool fans are happy about this as well, considering they don't really rate it, say he's quite inconsistent. I think he had a decent season last season. I think he had a good season, to be fair, playing up front. But yeah, it looks like the end is nigh, man, for Luis Diaz. The end is nigh. I said I'm joking, guys. Yeah, no, all banter, bro. All banter, my guy. Good to see you in the building, my bro. All banter, my guy. Is the guy in the jumper, Dave Coleman? LOL. I have no idea, bro. I have no idea, my bro. No idea at all. But yeah, man, big up everyone in the building. So yeah, Luis Diaz on his way out, man. I think that's going to be a crucial move in terms of what Liverpool do after, if they're going to get Isak's going to be on the cards for sure. But yeah, man, understand Isak remains a top target for Liverpool even after Nketiah's signing. But it all depends on Liverpool. If Newcastle open the doors to an exit and Liverpool sell Diaz, they can bid after direct contact made 10 days ago. Isak not in concrete talks with Al Hilal so far. So yeah, it's basically saying sell Diaz, get Isak, basically, is what they're saying, man, which for me is a massive upgrade for sure. Massive upgrade. Massive Luis Diaz to Manchester United, who says no. Diaz would say no, Vidic, LOL. Listen, Vidic is farming. He's trying to get some more. Bro, you need to sort out your goalkeeper. What? Name a goalkeeper you're trying to get, bro. Like, you can't have that Bozo Onana in goal again for another season, man. It's crazy. You need to sort him out. This guy's been making stinkers for the last 2 years, bro. It's madness, man. So, yeah, you need to sort out ASAP Rocky before that actually happens, man. But, yeah, obviously, that's already the deal with Nketiah as well. But, yeah, man, Isak to Liverpool looking like a surefire bet. Yeah, mad news, man. Mad news. Obviously, him doing the guns on there. You're delusional, RSL. We're the biggest club in the world. Man said, Isak, come my way. Big up Tom in the building, man. Liverpool fan. Isak on his way to Liverpool. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. Another delusional fan in Tom with a crying emoji. Listen, Vidic is just trying to come for every kind of Tom, Dick, and Jabroni in the chat. I hear it, though. It's making it fun. We got RS. He says, fix your stadium before the rats start eating the crowd. That's mad. Oh, my days. Yeah, nasty work. Bro, I seen that clip of the rat. No, yeah, I seen the clip of, obviously, the Old Trafford, the leak. And, obviously, it ruined all the rain coming through the leak. And then below, the camera went down, and it was just rats swimming in the actual leak in the it's crazy work. Diaz bid from Bayern will be 65 mil. Listen, if you get 65 mil, that's obviously profit from the, I think, 50 that you paid for him. So yeah, and again, he would be obviously 28 years old, 2 years left as well. So bro, take it, man. That's definitely a very good deal, and you can reinvest that into the team and potentially get your Isak signing as well, man. So yeah, very good. Big up yourself, Tom. Obviously, just news about Victor Gyökeres, new Arsenal player, having his medical within the next 24 hours. That should be announced today or tomorrow. So yeah, Victor Gyökeres is going to be a Arsenal player. Obviously, Chelsea and Leipzig continue direct talks for Xavi Simons. He's very keen on the move and tempted by Chelsea. Bayern have made calls to inform this week, but Chelsea are clear favourites, already in talks with the player's green light. So yeah, that could be a very good move for him as well. I said, why are you so mean, with a laughing emoji, man? Vidic, you better be scared when Isak dunks on your head while you're relying on plus a DCL, bro. Calvin Lewin, you now. Jamie Vardy in that. Them man there. Callum Wilson's going to Saudi, so you ain't getting him. So yeah, it's crazy. Nasty work, man. Nasty work. I said, we're linked with the goalkeeper. It's not a drill. You're actually linked with a goalkeeper. Is he any good? Brother, you need to... Honestly, man, if Onana's rocking in goal, it's crazy. You're better off playing Tom Eaton, because at least he's not a bozo, isn't it? Again, he's not the top quality keeper, but at least you know he's not going to throw it in his own net like Onana will do. Like, crazy. I don't know how he's still your main keeper, man. It's madness. Obviously, just some moves going across Europe there, for Fabrizio Romano is reporting. But yeah, man, I think Liverpool, again, is definitely want to keep an eye on throughout the day. Liverpool, will they make a bid even this weekend, or are they going to wait till Diaz obviously is sold, then go all in for Isak? I feel like this potentially could drag out until the end of the window, potentially, depending on if Newcastle want to get a replacement in before or after. So yeah, you never know, man. I said with a laughing emoji. He's from Atlanta. Oh, fair. But I mean, to be fair, your record with buying players from Atlanta, Rasmus Højlund, is not ideal. Not ideal. My man said, you're delusional, Tom. It says Vidic. You can sign a mid-keeper and put Onana at striker. Imagine that, Onana doing his thing up front. That's crazy. It was, bro, he's the kind of wacky keeper that will just go up for a corner and just score something like that. But you can't save shots, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, man. Obviously, again, talking about Man United since we're on the topic, Aston Villa respond to Manchester United's approach to Ollie Watkins. So they are linked with a player here, a striker. Manchester United have approached Aston Villa to sign Ollie Watkins, according to reports. Ruben Amorim is keen for United to add a new striker to his squad ahead of the new Premier League season. Deals for Cunha and Mbeumo have already been completed to boost Manchester United's attacking options this summer. But Amorim wants another experienced central striker to ease the burden on Rasmus Højlund. So he's definitely saying, who scored 4 goals. Bro, I think Gabriel got like 5. It's a centre-back. Man got 4 goals. That is nasty. That is nasty, bro. I didn't realize it's that low, you know. I thought he got like 7 or 8 or something. Jesus. Yeah, yeah. He's terrible. So far this summer, United, I've rejected Liam Delap as well. So yeah, it's crazy, man. Big up the chat, man. He says Virgil wasn't kidding when he signed his new contract, saying they told him it would be a big summer. Listen, they weren't lying, my brother. You're doing the thing. You're doing the madness, bro. I'll be honest. You are doing a madness, man. I never in a million years expected a summer like this for you lot. I think everyone's shocked. Liverpool fans, rival fans, it's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy. Big up to Garcia as well in the building. Man said, sorry, just trying to get it up now. No concrete agreement from Isak and El Halal for now. The real track leads to Liverpool. Isak clearly open to the door to the move to the Reds, and scenario could quickly be picked up with pace, says Fabrizio Romano. Big up for the update, my bro. And that's kind of scary when you think about it, man. That could be something that is actually on the cards sooner rather than later. Højlund scored more goals at striker than Marino, by the way. Did he? I don't think he did, brother. I don't think he did. Marino got like 9 goals, bro. So yeah, and even that, bro, you're comparing an actual striker to a midfielder, a DM, man. It's crazy. You don't mention a PSG from Fabrizio or any tier 1. Very, very true. Very, very true, man. Man says slap 140 to the table for Isak and bring him to Hong Kong, you know. Yeah, madness, man. Madness. Man, you might have to, Tom, bro. I mean, again, you guys are already out there already. You've got Nketiah through the door. He's already playing with, obviously, or training with your players. When you guys actually play, because I don't know when you actually start your tour in terms of when you actually start playing your games out there. You have to let me know, guys, in the chat. But yeah, it'll be very interesting to see, obviously, what kind of formation you play, even with Nketiah, man. Never mind if you're kind of trying to make room for Isak as well. So, yeah, mad. Big up everyone in the building, man. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new in the building. Obviously some more news reiterating the Liverpool interest. Liverpool get Alexander Isak boost as striker hands in a Newcastle transfer request. Swedish striker wants to explore his options and obviously interest from the Premier League teams. The Swedish striker, who hit 23 Premier League goals last season, has been subject to a heavily speculated transfer this summer, with reports claiming Liverpool were willing to offer 120 for his services. Eyebrows were raised today when he was left out of the travelling Newcastle squad for the preseason tour. Though the club has insisted that it was due to a minor thigh injury. It has now been revealed that Isak has wanted to explore his options in moving away from the club this summer. Obviously, Saudi and Liverpool are the clear favourites in terms of showing real proper interest. But yeah, they are in a strong position, Newcastle, in terms of his contract, 3 years left. And they want an offer around about 150 mil. But yeah, it will be difficult for obviously Newcastle to refuse that, especially now him making sure that he wants to leave the club. But yeah, big up Tom. He says, if we get Isak, can we go to St. James's Park second game of the season? Do you? Oh, wow, that would be... Imagine Isak doing one of... Listen! Doing one of them ones at St. James's. Yeah, against them. Yeah, laters. That is crazy. Oh, my head would be hot if I was a Newcastle fan. He's doing one of them. Oh, nah. Second game of the season. Yeah. Bro, I feel like for their sanity, they best drag this out till after you play them, bro. Because, yeah, that would be... Bro, Newcastle fans' heads will be on Mars. You've got AC Milan on the weekend. So you got AC Milan. Yeah, you should beat them, man. To be fair. Wait, I just got a thought. Liverpool might have the most expensive transfer summer ever. Yeah, that's a very good point for this, actually. I don't know what the record is. I'm sure it's going to be, maybe it's like a PSG or Chelsea, one of those kind of teams that spent the most money. But bro, they're looking like Isak's going to be 100 and 50. You're pushing 300, 400 mil in one summer, man, which is crazy. And the thing is as well, now for other rival fans, people are going to use that as the benchmark of why can't my team do that? I've just seen Liverpool spend 400 mil after winning the title. Why can't Arsenal do that? Why can't Chelsea do that? Why can't Man United do that? So yeah, it could set a precedent for fans wanting more money spent through their clubs as well, bro, if they get it done. So that is a very good point. We got RS, says Ekitike must have been told this was possible and explain the plan for him. Yeah, for sure. I mean, again, Isak's very versatile. He can play on the left as well. So there can be a world where you play him on the left and Ekitike up front, Salah on the right. That could be the front three. And then you've got Gakpo as backup. Do you know what I mean? Because remember, Diaz is going to be moved on and Nunez is going to be moved on as well. So that's two kind of players that normally would be in that kind of front three that would be moved on. So maybe it's more like a replacement thing, really, rather than adding on top of the Diaz's and Nunez's, because they're looking likely they're going to be sold, to be fair. We haven't sold much either yet. Again, I feel like you're going to be waiting to sell them as well. So, yeah, crazy. But we will. I want to see him do that, those St. James's frauds. Yeah, that would be so nasty, man. That would be so nasty. So nasty, man. Klopp watching the board actually spend money with the skull emoji. Yeah, after bro, he did that quote, didn't he? Saying that we were not in the facility or the capability of spending £80 million on a player. I can't remember what I was due to. I can't remember who he was talking about. But yeah, he was talking about that. Obviously, I think the season before he left. So yeah, the fact that Liverpool have just splashed the cash and done the mad thing is crazy. We got Thomas says maybe we'll steal the Newcastle fans' idea of Ekitike. He's at 4-4-2. Yes, bro, that was kind of the plan. Of maybe not even 4-4-2, but just them playing together. And you can kind of do that now with obviously if you get Isak. So yeah, that'd be crazy, man. That'd be crazy. What a turn of events this has been in general, man. Like it's been absolutely madness. And we can't do a 4-4-2. No 10 spot for Verts. I'm playing Salah at right M. No thanks. I mean, again, it could be a versatility thing, bro. Could be a thing where Salah might not be playing. And remember, bro, Salah's gonna be out for the AFCON for a month. So you might have to try some new formations when he's not available, if Verts gets injured as well. So I think it's definitely an option, man. Don't be surprised if you try it one game, whether it's a FA Cup game or one of the Champions League games where you've already qualified. You might just try something a bit different, man, just to see if it's a viable option if you do get injuries and you have to, like, revert to it. But, bro, it's a nice little option to have, bro, to be able to be versatile and play different players as well. So it's crazy. Imagine Isak and Rodrigo, bro. Listen, man. Oh, stop it, Tom. Stop it. Stop it, my bro. It's crazy. Big up, obviously, Vidic. He says Ekitike too expensive to be a bench player. You know what? I feel like because of his age, yeah, and the fact that, again, he's still learning in the game, I think they've kind of paid for his potential rather than he's a first teamer. He's going to be playing non-stop. He's too expensive to be on the bench, etc., etc. So I think he kind of came in knowing that he's kind of probably going to have to rotate with said players. But also because there's a lot of games, they've got 8 Champions League games as well, obviously the Premier League games, there is going to be injuries between players. So he's going to get his opportunity to start games, maybe come on for a lot of games as well. So I think he can definitely rotate as well, man. But it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. We can offer Nunez and Elliott to Newcastle for Isak if they want. Oh, my days. Tom is absolutely delusional, says Vidic. Plus, who plays 4-4-2 these days? You get overrun in midfield. It's not something that a lot of teams do at the minute. But again, I think players, you know what it is, bro? I think you can also have a transition where you play 4-4-2 with the ball and then play like a three midfield without the ball. So you see that a lot with certain teams. I know Brentford used to do that as well when they used to play 3 at the back. And then when they had the ball, they used to be like a 4-4-2 kind of thing when attacking in it. So, yeah, I think it's kind of in-game switching tactics kind of thing, bro, rather than just playing the whole game 4-4-2 kind of thing. So, yeah, massive big up boy says, LOL, so many man want to see their teams play 4-4-2. Strikers have to come back for the 4-4-2 to come back 100%, bro. And there has to be some more number 9s, true number 9s that are in the game. More than we do now, because again, we're starving, man. This guy's always say the same teams are going for the same strikers. Ollie Watkins, his name is always being brought up. Obviously, Sesko Gyökeres, his name's always been brought up. Isak's name, like there's only it's probably less than 10. Oshiman, like it's just the same man that just get brought up. Before we used to have 20, 30, 40. Like teams used to have 4 strikers at one club, bro. And now you can't get 4 strikers between 4 top teams that are decent. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it definitely needs to improve for sure, my guy. I said Tom missed out on Salah. Shameful. LOL. Timu showing legs, feet, and chest. You know, I'm not even sure what they're selling. What the hell? That's funny. United paid 100 mil for a bomb like Anthony. That's too expensive. Big up Garcia now, my brother. Talk the thing, G. I said, man, those 4-4-2 days with Ronaldo and Rooney. Of course, my glorious Vidic king. My glorious king Vidic, even. Yeah, 4-4-2 days was sick, man. Honestly. So, Bergkamp and Thierry, man. 4-4-2. I mean, to be fair, Bergkamp was more like a 10, but again, in terms of formation-wise, he was up there. So, yeah, I do miss those days as well, man. Proper strikers. Proper Barclays as well back in the day. But, yeah, man. I think it's been... oh, no. Is that a bomber? Is that a bomber? Oh, my God. I can't believe it. Oh, don't you dare do that. Don't you dare do that. Oh, no. Oh, my God. That's crazy, man. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that's not going to be the case already, you know. How have you, man, got this money already? You've not even sold Diaz yet. Oh, big ol' Luis Garcia, man. Oh, I do not I do that too, to be honest. But I got ad block, so Timu can't expose me. Man, I'm in the chat just saying what they need to do. I hear it, man. I said, yep, if Liverpool can do 130 mil quid, they're gonna get him, bro. They're gonna accept that, man. Especially when the player is now unhappy and doesn't want to be there. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I caramba, man. These man need to get checked on. How do they have that much money, bro? You know what, Vidic, man? When you actually deep it, they don't actually spend that much money in consecutive seasons. Like that last summer, they spent only 5 million on Chiesa, however much it was. They never spent in January either. So it all accumulates. You know what I'm saying? You look at kind of the money they spent. The probably last big piece of money they spent was probably that Diaz January where they bought him for 50 mil. And that was a couple of seasons ago now, man. Thinking about it. They pretty much have the same kind of team. It's just because their kind of regular players are always at decent level of form, like Vidic, like Van Dijk, obviously Trent when he was there, Salah as well. So they don't really need to spend a plethora of positions every single season. So yeah, probably that kind of season with Diaz, maybe the Gakpo season as well. I think that was 2023. That January season when they bought him. So yeah, man, they don't really spend a bag of money every single season. So I think they've just accumulated it. They're back in the Champions League now. They just won the Premier League as well. So I think they're kind of thinking, you know what? I think it's a new, financial PSR, a new cycle of 3 years now. So I think they've got a lot of money to spend and they want to do it right to make sure they carry on winning the Premier League. That won the league, bro. Prize money go boom. I said that bomber saved him from exposing his face. Go back and finish my previous comment. LOL. What is this? I think this is the ads. Oh, you joker. This is the asthma, bro. This is the asthma. This ain't got nothing to do with me. That's funny. That is funny, you know, man. Man's on Timu, you know. Crazy. Yeah, that's the ads, my guy. It's nothing to do with me, G. Funny, man. I didn't even clock that's what you man were talking about, you know. I didn't even clock it. That's funny. But yeah, it says the Reds could add more forwards should Diaz and Nunes leave this summer. Obviously Al Hilal is obviously interested, but yeah, we went through that before. That's a woman there. Another ad. But yeah, obviously this is what Eddie Howe said of the weekend. He said, all I can say is Alex is happy at Newcastle. He loves the players and the staff. I've never had an issue with him, and I'm confident he's going to be here at the start of the season. He literally said that on Saturday. And now we're on Thursday. Man wants to leave. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. The kiss of death. The kiss of death for sure. Big up the chat, man. Of course. Big up the chat. So some Academy grads too, which is 100% profit on the FFP. Yeah, calculators for sure. Maybe it's the Coutinho money. Brother, Coutinho money that's a red card. That might be a red. That might be a straight red. To use that again is nasty. I said, the Coutinho money. Meme is outrageous, you know. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work, man. I said, your man in Vidic, LOL. At least remove the ads. You know what? I think it's intertwined with the website, you know. So I don't think I even can in it. Actually, maybe not. Actually, there you go. There we go. There we land, man. There we land. We have a few of those players who are irreplaceable. Your top players are so hard to find, so hard to recruit, so hard to develop. So when you have them, you need to treasure them. Of course, we're desperate to keep them as part of our team. Obviously, that's what he said on Saturday after them losing the 4-0 to Celtic at preseason friendly. And already less than a week later, these men are looking like they're gonna have to sell him, man. So it's crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, man. We put the Coutinho money into Bitcoin and did well. It's still going. Crazy, man. Big up Rodrigo. It says Isak to Liverpool. Here we go soon. with an eye emoji. That's mad. But Big Up Boy says, nah, keep the adverts. Timo are cooking. Listen, Timo, if you know, you know, man. If you know, you know. Bayern Munich, new proposal for Luis Diaz set to be sent soon as planned since last weekend for Fabrizio Romano. So yeah, things are moving quite quickly for that Liverpool direction, man. They're getting players out. Looks like Diaz is going to be out the door probably maybe this time next week. I expect them to be accepting that kind of latest offer from Bayern. And yeah, he'll be at the door, and then potentially, man, I can't believe they're gonna get Isak. I don't think people are actually deep in this. They've bought Ikitike, and they're actually gonna get Isak, bro, as well. What is going on? That's a big LX. I said Y for that. I said X. But yeah, man, Big Up Boys. There's so many sites are barely functional nowadays with all the adverts. More adverts on this page than the article for sure. This Kate knows and Jerry Halliwell news are adverts too. Yeah, I know, man. I know, bro. Like I said, they're like intertwined within the website, and all like Piers Morgan, like this recommendation and stuff. Piers Morgan, yeah, and look at all these ads here, man. It's just, brother, I'm on the same page. Fiverr there as well. It's nasty work, man. That's look, Sky Sports intertwined with it as well. So yeah, I suppose that's where they get all their money through, obviously them promoting other stuff, but it just kind of ruins the experience of reading the article, man. So yeah, man. But fingers crossed, we have some obviously more news about this in the coming days. Because yeah, regardless of where he goes or what he does, I just want obviously some clarification of what's going to be happening with Liverpool and Isak, man. Because yeah, if they get him, put the league in a bag, bro. It's over. It's over, bro. I think it's over now already, but it's definitely over, man. Definitely over. There's no way they're not winning the league with that front three, bro, and the defense and the keeper, man, for sure. Big Up Boy says, so long, so no one in the Prem gets Sesko. I'm relaxed. You're a big Sesko fan, I like. Listen, I think Man United might be looking and sniffing, you know. They might be looking and sniffing, bro. Obviously, just talking about Isak. Talking about Watkins and Man United. However, Villa are said to have told Manchester United they are not willing to entertain offers for their striker. Watkins was subject to a £40 million bid from, I forgot about that, from Arsenal in January, but Villa turned it down. At the time, the striker was so unhappy with Unai Emery after he was benched for both of the Champions League quarterfinal games for Marcus Rashford in April. We've put a lot of hard graft in the last few years to get in that position, and obviously I played 20 minutes against PSG in both games. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I was fuming. I wasn't playing, and I let him know that. But he's the manager. At the end of the day, you've got to respect his decision. But I'm not one of those players that's happy to sit on the bench. Watkins, who joined Villa for £33 million from Brentford in 2020, finished last season with 17 goals in all competitions. Meanwhile, Man United have also failed in an offer to sign Emi Martinez on loan from Aston Villa. Man said alone, you know. That's crazy. Man think they can loan their best goalkeeper. That's crazy work. That's crazy, man. Big up everyone in the building. I'm Sesko's 74th cousin. Quadruple removed. He's a good lad. Man said he's a good youth, you know. He's a good lad. He's a good youth, bro. He's a good youth. RS7, he says, but what about the second comment? Gyökeres is the final piece. Arteta can't fail now. LOL. Listen, Arteta can't fail regardless if he got striker or not. He's been here 6 years. He needs to deliver, man, regardless of what we get in. But, brother, we still need more anyway, just for the team's sake anyway. But, yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, it's madness, my guy. Madness, my bro. Master Luis Garcia, we need Rodrigo. Gay after man, I think this is FIFA, bro. You know how mad it is. I wouldn't even do this on FIFA. If I was playing on FIFA, bro, I wouldn't even think this was possible on FIFA. Not in one transfer window to get all this. It's crazy what your guys are doing, man. Absolute madness, bro. Absolute madness, man. Must have think Fofana and Gatey more likely. Yeah, maybe. But you never know, bro. You never know. I mean, you never know, man. I didn't think you're going to get Isak after Ikitike, if I'm being honest. I thought, you know what? You spent 80+ million on a striker. You've got Wirtz as well. This is probably the most you're going to do in terms of... I mean, you've spent a lot of money anyway, and you've done really, really well to obviously strengthen the positions, especially your fullback areas as well. That's probably going to be it. But well, to get Isak as well, man. They are running an FM save with the Sugar Daddy turn on Liverpool. Bro, it's like Liverpool have gone Super Saiyan 2, bro. I don't know what's happening, man. They've skipped Super... No, they're on base level, KO Ken, and now they're on Super Saiyan 2, bro. They skipped Super Saiyan, bro. They're They're on Cell's neck. If you know, you know, bro. It's crazy. They're doing the madness, man. They're doing the mad thing. We got Luis Garcia says, Arnie Slot aims high, so Rodrigo and Gahey. Listen, man, Rodrigo. What that? If you bought Rodrigo and Gahey, that spending should be what? Nearly 500 mil, surely. Because again, you're already on like 200 and something now anyway. Isak's going to be 100 and maybe, let's say 140. So that's going to be what? Nearly 400. Nearly 400 there. And then, Rodrigo's going to be what? 80. Gay's going to 500 mil in a one window. That is absurd. That is absurd. He would have spent $500 million in one window, man. It's crazy. Surely that's not capable. Surely that can't happen. Surely. Surely, man. RS says they do love Fofana and he won't cost too much. Reasonable wages and young, willing to be a squad player. Again, that might be something that's, especially when you got Isak and Nketiah, Salah, Gakpo there as well. Maybe getting like a squad player to fill in as well might be a bit more easier for sure. But yeah, man. Was Trent on 500k a week or something? How many wages got freed up by him leaving? Nah, he wasn't on that. He was on like he was on like 100 and something, 180. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 180. Yeah. I remember seeing it on the website, you know, when they do all the wages and that. Because I know at the time he obviously he wanted to be paid in that higher region, like a Salah and all those kind of guys at the time, if he would have signed a new contract. So yeah, man. But yeah, in terms of the wages, bro, like I said, I just feel like you remember you didn't spend anything last year and you got into the Champions League last year. So that Champions League money is there. You've won the Premier League and got into the Champions League again this year. So I feel like it all is accumulating into you spending more money than maybe you are probably willing to do. Remember, you were willing to get DM last year. You didn't spend the money for that. Obviously, you were looking at other players. You end up didn't buying anyone. So yeah. And also, I feel like you are accounting for, maybe because you're spending it already, I think you are taking into account, you're probably going to get big money for Diaz, 70 million pounds. Nunez, you might even get 50, 60 million for him as well. So that's nearly 200 mil from these kind of two players, 150 or whatever. And potentially getting 50 for Harvey Elliott. That's 200 through the door. So when you start getting that kind of money for three players, Kelleher went for what, 18 mil as well. When you start getting those kind of money, that kind of money in, then the net spend doesn't look as mad as it would do now if you just kept all those players in. So I think that's what people have to kind of remember as well. And they are looking to sell, and they are probably going to sell Nunez and Diaz for maybe 70 mil, 60 mil each, something like that. So that's what 130 mil. If it's, let's say Diaz is 70, Nunez is 60 or 50 even, that's still 120, 130 mil. If you do sell Harvey Elliott for 40 or 50, that's near the 200 mil mark as outgoings, which is sick, by the way. So yeah, I think you got to take that into account. And then you look at the expenditure, it's only like 250, 300 net rather than the 500 net. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, which is, again, you could say is affordable if I'm being honest, man. But yeah, man, Vidic making 2 record signings in one window is a mental, is absolutely crazy if you're asking me. Absolutely crazy. Trent was on 180k for sure, bro. We got Luis Garcia says some reports say that we could still afford Isak, Rodrigo, Gahey. Bro, what the hell? It must be the sales, bro. There's no way you could, without net 500. No way. Surely not, man. Surely not. What's the deal with Liverpool? Was Klopp sitting on the money or trying to run a mini? I don't know what was happening. No, Klopp came out numerous times and said he wished they could spend that amount of money on one player. I can't remember who was it in favor of. I'm sure it was Anthony. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure when Man United bought Anthony for 90 mil, he was saying that I wish we could spend, or something along those lines. We've not got the capability of spending 80, 90 mil, 100 million pound on a player or whatever it was. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy. I said we're going to sell Diaz, Nunez, Elliott, and this is what I'm saying, bro. When you do all that, you will get probably close to 200 mil, and then you're kind of laughing, if I'm being honest, man. You're kind of laughing. It says Terry Flowers done a reaction video, looked on the verge of tears. LOL, that's correct. On the verge of tears is nasty. Oh my god, yeah. People are not happy about this, you know. I'm just more shocked than rather than, oh my god, this guy. Like, I'm just like, what the hell is happening? Nketiah and Isak is crazy, bro. Buying them both is mental. Vidic says, why are people hyping up Nketiah? Just because he was 90 mil doesn't mean he's all of that. Says Vidic, man, we have to be seen. Obviously, Nketiah is a nice player, or we all scouted him. we had a choice of Sesko, Gyökeres, Nketiah, and Watkins. Like I said, it's normally the same kind of man going from team to team, bro. Player to again, being linked with team to team for sure. So you look at that kind of list, Nketiah, Gyökeres both gone. It only kind of leaves Sesko and Watkins for Man United, really, in terms of getting a player that's going to cost a decent amount of money. So yeah, big up Chris, my bro. Klopp held Liverpool's back, keeping Henderson, Milner, and wanting Nunes. If we got all of them, then it's curtains, bro. It's already curtains, Chris. It's already curtains. I'm bro. The team you're getting now, man, it's over. It is over because you are gonna sell Diaz and you are replacing Diaz. And for me, you're either gonna get Isak or Rodrigo. You're gonna get one. People are saying you could get both. Listen, I can't even rule that out because I didn't think you'd get Isak and Nketiah, and it looks like you're gonna get one of those two as well. So, yeah, man. It's looking sticky. It's looking sticky, bro. It is looking sticky. Pause. It's looking very, very sticky, man. But yeah, man, big up everyone in the building, man. Make sure you guys like what the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to become a member. It is pinned at the top of the chat as well. 99p, all that good stuff. But yeah, obviously that's news about Manchester United not being able to get a striker so far. Looking potentially like it's going to be a case of them going into the start of the season without a striker too. So yeah, that would be interesting. A bit of news about Arsenal, just quickly. Obviously, Arsenal giving a huge boost in their bid to sign Eze, as the Crystal Palace playmaker has reportedly told friends he's joining the Gunners this summer. Obviously, again, we've agreed to deal with, obviously, Sporting for Victor Gyökeres for £55 million. And Mascara should be announced today as well, £17 million, the defender too. But yeah, the Sporting director is obviously working on a new forward, which is obviously Andre Berta. And yeah, Gyökeres was the guy that he picked and sorted out. So apparently Arsenal will try to look to go and get rid of some players, some outgoings, potentially players like Fabio Vieira, Samuel Lokonga, Reece Nelson, and maybe Zinchenko. Now, that maybe Zinchenko, I thought yesterday, because Zinchenko started at left back, is there potential that he might stay, you know? Because I'm thinking you won't be starting a player, because he's kind of the only player that started that's been linked with a move away. Everyone else was either on the bench. Trossard, obviously Lokonga was on the bench. Reece Nelson started on the bench. Fabio Vieira's not even there. He's the only one that really started. And I thought maybe he might be staying, you know. I don't know. Because it looks like potentially Calafiori might be used as a kind of backup left-sided centre-back rather than a out-and-out left-back this season. So, yeah, we shall see. I did still feel like there's a scope to bring in one more new addition before the window closes. However, there's still a lot of time left in the market, and it wouldn't surprise me if Arsenal are still looking to do something. We all know they're looking at options on that left-sided attacking role with Eze, Rodrigo, and Anthony Gordon believed to be of interest. So, yeah, they're the kind of players that we're obviously linked with as well. And now TBR Football's Graham Bailey claims that Eze has told friends that he is going to join Arsenal this summer and confirmed to Gunners Chief. And have confirmed that Gunners Chiefs have held discussions with Crystal Palace and Eze about a move with the FA Cup final hero, a serious option moving forward. I am told that Eze remains firmly on Arsenal's radar and they have done plenty of work on him. There is a very good chance that Eze will be an Arsenal player before the end of August. Also have maintained a contact with Eze's people throughout the summer. Of course, Crystal Palace fans will love the prospect of their obviously new number 10 leaving. But yeah, that is definitely one to think about, man. It's understood that Palace will be very reluctant to lose Mark Gay and Eze in the same summer. Whilst Gay is admired by Liverpool, there's a good chance that the English defender will stay at Selhurst Park for one more year before his contract expires, when he can truly fully assess his options. Well, to be fair, with the Eze thing, if you pay the release clause, he's going in it, because again, you would have just activated it, and then yeah, he'll be out the door. So they've not really got a say in that. And with the Gay one, obviously they can still negotiate. But for them, you've got to just sell him, bro. Like, you're going to leave him. He's going to leave on a free next summer anyway. So you might as well get some money so you can reinvest into the team, man. It'd be silly just to keep him. He's no way signing a new deal with 1 year left, man, considering he could sign for any club in the world for free. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that definitely has to be something that they have to do as well. What's going on? I'm missing all the comments, man. I said, sorry, people. Big up RS. It says Nketiah is a baller, but not clinical bags, not a clinical bagsman. But he's a good player, lots of assists, a lot like Mamouche's goals first half of the season, set up by Nketiah. Okay, fair enough, man. Let's see how he does it, man. Big up Carlos in the building. It said, let Jared try and run the underdog gimmick. I'll get my brother. I don't want it. Bro, he should be saying they're winning multiple major honors, bro. I can't even, bro, this team is a Galactico team. It's crazy. especially in one summer, bro. It's nuts, man. Isak as well as Ekitike, as well as Verts, as well as keeping Salah and Van Dijk and Alisson and Mac 10 as well. McAllister's in there. Brother, crazy team. Frimpong and Kirkes, new fullbacks. Ay, caramba, man. Man said Marshmallow is the reason why this Pokemon and Ekitike got all the hype. Marshmallow is crazy. Man said, thanks for tagging me in Vidic. Let's cook. I said, Carlos. You would kill for Marshmallow and that Pokemon, LOL. We started Madawaki when we were in talks to sell him. Says obviously Carlos on about Madawaki. Cope. On about me talking about Zinchenko. Yeah, true. You did sign him at the Club World Cup. But I don't know, man. I feel like, I mean, it can work both ways. Sometimes you do start them so they can gain a bit of value. So then you obviously get more money for them because, again, you want to make out that you're not willing to sell them, but potentially you can get rid of them. But I don't know, man. I feel like, because there's a lot. Basically, Calafiori is not really certified in terms of not being injury prone. And I don't really like him at left back anyway. That would only leave him and Miles Lewis-Skelly as our left back options, man. If one of them gets injured, which Calafiori would do, that means Miles Lewis-Skelly really is playing every single game because we haven't got anyone. Tierney's left. Zinchenko would have left now, unless you want to play Kivior there. But again, he's kind of the option for Gabriel being the backup. So I don't know. You'd have to. I don't know, man. It's a sticky one, bro. I think because Calafiori is not reliable and not very good at left back, in my opinion, I think it's very difficult to rely on him to be a viable option there. So, well, we'll see. Again, if no one wants to, if we can't get rid of his, obviously, if no one wants to buy him, and pay his wages he's on, then he probably will end up staying in it. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see. We definitely have to try and move him on if we can try and get some players in, man. Because again, he's probably one of the players that we can actually get some money for sure. Big up 79 says, so Trossard not on the list. Keep your rumors also died down quick. Both of those kind of rumors are kind of died down. Obviously, Trossard was only linked with Bayern Munich if they didn't get Luis Diaz. Looks like they're probably going to get Luis Diaz now. So I feel like, again, in terms of where he's going to go, Fenerbahce was also mentioned, but that was obviously quieting down as well. So unless another team kind of pops up within the next month or so, he might be staying as well. Like, who knows, man? To keep your one, I think he's gonna stay, bro. I think Arsenal have been impressed with obviously how we covered Gabriel the back end of last season. So I think potentially he'll probably stay now. And in terms of selling, it's going to be the Fabio Vieiras, the Lokongas, pretty much everyone on that list. Maybe a Trossard or Martinelli if someone obviously makes a bid for them. So yeah, otherwise it might be the kind of the same team we've got, man. If I'm being honest with you. Big RS, he says, cope about what? Life as a Liverpool fan never been better. LOL. 2 Premier League titles, by the way, just one more than Leicester, and they think they're Real Madrid. Thanks for the entertainment, lads. I'm heading out of the road. Big up yourself, Martin, man. Big up for being in the building. Traveling across the country for the weekend. Big up yourself. Hopefully you have a good weekend, brother. And obviously stay safe and all that good stuff, my guy. What do you mean, Carlos? They still got the Coutinho money or no? Says Vidic. The Coutinho money is crazy. So all of your old titles don't count then either. Champions League has changed it into the European Cup. George Best doesn't get to count either, says RS. ML, massive bless up. Come on, bro. Love it every single time. Big up Vidic says we won 13 Premier Leagues, not to respect. So also I'm counting the European trophies, but we're just bigger. Says Vidic about Liverpool, man. So yeah, Man United and Liverpool going at war there. But yeah, very interesting to see if obviously Crystal Palace do leave or lose. Because obviously Mateta has been linked with the move away from the Crystal Palace as well. So whether he'll be able to move on as well, I don't know, man. But we say that about obviously they'll be reluctant to letting players go. But you're looking at Brentford and they've literally let Mbeumo go. It looks like Worcester's going to go Newcastle. That's 2 of their best players. Obviously the managers left and obviously Norgard, their captains left in the same kind of window. So sometimes these kind of smaller teams don't really have a choice, especially if you've got a release clause with Eze and then with Gay. If you're going to lose them on a free anyway, you're probably going to have to just try and sell them both and try and reinvest into the team. If I'm being honest, man, they were still linked with Diamande, but again, Sporting Lisbon, bro. I see in a report they agreed a fee, and then the president just went back on it again. So yeah, nightmare team to deal with, man. Absolute nightmare. We got RSL. It says, yeah, so the other 7 don't count. Okay, that's your view. I know the only difference between old Premier League and the old league and the Prem was we were sponsored and published it. We play the same teams. I'm nearly 50, so I watched it. Big up yourself, brother. Being in the chat, man. Yeah, man's an OG in this thing, bro. You have to respect it for sure. Big up Mayhem in the building. Man said Isak wants to leave. sit down Newcastle. Yeah, he's kind of informally put in a transfer request. I won't say it's formal, but he's kind of let them know, listen, I want to get out of here, man. And yeah, Liverpool seem to be firm favourites to get him, bro. And brother, if they get him, you know, oh my lord, him and Salah on either wing, nasty, greedy. How greedy? Yeah, it's greedy. Ay, caramba. Yeah, but nah. Listen, if they get him, then fair play, man. But they would have had a mad summer, man. Vertsin as well. It's one of those things where because they've got so many major signings. Sorry, you forget about some of the players they have signed. Even like the keeper they got from Valencia, they bought from obviously last season, who they loaned back out. He's going to be a new added addition as well to their squad. So, yeah, Liverpool looking the business, man. They're looking the business, man. So, yeah, we'll have to see what they do going forward. Big up, my bro. Big up DG2. Big up Tots. Big up yourself, brother. Hope you are well. Hope you are good. Big up my boy Rory, man. Red Road, my brother, you know. Yes, brother. Come on, bro. What are you telling me, man? Is the Lacazette and Aubameyang Salga giving me a pulse that we can get? Brother, I wish, man. I absolutely wish, bro. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, my bro. I don't think we're gonna, bro. I think we're gonna be looking to get another player. I'm worried about we're not even gonna get Isak, bro. Because again, it would be typical Arsenal just to stop hearing it. So yeah, man. I think potentially we might get Isak, maybe another one, maybe towards the end of the window if we pay that release clause. If you just pay it, then he's gonna come. So, but yeah, I don't know if that's definitely gonna be the case. For sure. So, but beat yourself, brother. I hope you're well. But yeah, the Isak timing. What do you mind think about the timing of Isak saying he wants to leave? Because it kind of seems a bit weird that he's done this now when a lot of teams were looking for strikers, and it seems like a few have obviously settled, even though it's not going to stop Liverpool from getting another one. But again, maybe if Man United hadn't bought Cunha and Cunha and Mbeumo, maybe they'll be having a bit extra money, thinking, you know what, maybe we should put our name in the hat. And obviously other players that have obviously gone for strikers as well, other teams, sorry. So yeah, kind of a strange one. He's left it like right now to do it, but maybe he just wants to go to Liverpool. Who knows? Maybe that's why he's done it right now, because he knows Liverpool are active. Big up DG2 says, yo, we sell Martinelli to the Saudis and have to sign Rodrigo left wing and 10. Listen, I'll be up for that, bro. That'll be sick. That'll be a sick thing to do. Whether Arsenal can do it or not, I don't know, to be honest with you. And I don't know if Martinelli would be willing to go to Saudi, and whether we'd be willing to force him out, I don't know. Whether Saudi would even come in for him, because apparently the reports weren't actually concrete about him going to Saudi Arabia. So a lot of if, buts, and maybes with that kind of scenario you put there, bro. But yeah, man. Unless we get some major sales, bro, it's looking highly unlikely we might even sign another player. So we have to try and get a move on in that department, try and sell some players now, and actually try and get some more bodies in. This is Anfield name out his team. Obviously, I won't name it all. It's I said, give me the squad. Obviously Isak, Verts, Nketiah, Salah, and that's the bench there as well. Gakpo, Jones. I mean, I think you'll sell Nunes, bro, and potentially you might sell Elliott as well. Definitely Nunes will go. Elliott might stay actually, but yeah. But even so, great team. Big RSL. It says supposedly Chelsea inquired about Isak just over a month ago, and were told he would only leave for champions, not necessarily Liverpool, but just champions. So it could have been Barca, PSG, etc. Okay, fair. I mean, again, that's another one where, and that's what I mean about Isak saying it now. Obviously, Chelsea were after a striker as well. I know Tottenham have been in and around. Like, there's a lot of teams that were after strikers, and so it would have probably made more sense for him to say this at the start of June. Look, I want to be looking at my options now. Then even for Newcastle, it might have even been better, because then you probably would have got a bidding war where you got a bag of teams bidding, and you can set the price higher and higher, and obviously the highest bidder obviously gets Isak kind of thing. So yeah, man, a bit of a strange one. It feels like he's a bit impulsive. Like maybe he didn't think Liverpool was serious in terms of, no, where we will put the money down, we'll put the 130 million down for you. And when he's seen that in the press, he thought, you know what, they're actually willing to give you what you want. Just let me go, kind of thing. This could be my opportunity to go. So yeah, man. If we lose Nunes, then Gay, and if we lose Elliott, then Endo. Actually, that would be your lineup for sure. But yeah, man, I think again, for you guys in general, I think to get these kind of players over the line, especially so early on in the transfer window, still, this is before obviously a ball's been kicked. So imagine if you can get this deal done before you even start your first game, and that'll be crazy. And like you said, you've got Newcastle at you've got Newcastle at St. James's Park, bro. If he hits one of these in a Liverpool shirt, that would be so nasty. Oh my God. Yeah, my head would be hot if I was a Newcastle fan, my head would be on Pluto, bro. I'm sorry. That is crazy. In a season where you thought you were going to keep him, to the point where at the start of the season he's playing against you and scores and does one of them ones. Yeah. Latest, man. Latest. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Big up the chat as always, man. Make sure you guys like on the video and subscribe to the channel. What likes are we on, people? 23 likes, man. Let's see if we can get it to 25 likes, 30 likes even for you guys in the back. But yeah, man, crazy. Big up everyone in the building. Let me rate on my man Dessa. But yeah, man. What's going on? Man said, as a champion of the world, deputy head member, I'd like to declare I have no interest in 150 million pound and 300 a week. Isak, especially when we dismantle PSG without him. Many thanks. Man's wrote a covering letter, bro. That's crazy. Jeez. Man's using that degree now. Yeah, I hear it. Man's using that degree in that. That's mad. Man did a covering letter, brother. Man said, interesting. I think you're in the minority, but respect your choice. Obviously said, listen, again, I feel like, again, it's one of those ones where when you're looking at Isak, he's a fantastic player and one of the best strikers in the Premier League. But I suppose for different teams, they've got other needs as well. It's a lot of money, and I guess if you've got other positions, you need to strengthen. I think a lot of people would rather strengthen in multiple positions rather than just get the one. Because again, Isak, fantastic player, can get injured a few times as well. And yeah, he'll be a tremendous player, man. I'm not even going to play it down. He'll be a fantastic player for whoever gets him, whether it's Liverpool, Saudi, whoever, PSG, whoever, man. So, but yeah, man, definitely with that, I think, again, it just depends on if your team needs other needs, man. Like for Manchester United, for example, so let's say if he was interested in Man United, I know it's very unlikely, but let's say he was, it'd be probably in their best interest not to sign him because they've got so many other areas to obviously strengthen in goalkeeper, centre backs. That midfield structure, I think, is being slept on by them. By the way, I can't believe a lot of Man United fans are not talking about how they need to improve that kind of structure in midfield. Because again, even from Ten Hag days, that was just getting ripped apart, ripped open a plethora of times, man. When obviously he was there, and obviously the same with Amarin, really. So yeah, they've got a lot of work to do still, in my opinion, Man United, man. In terms of buying players, so yeah, that could be another thing for them too. I already did the Coutinho Bitcoin joke, and a nice try. What team you support and how what do you do the joke? How late am I, bro? I started at 2, my bro. Started at 2, my guy, and yeah, he did do the joke quite early on in the stream, to be fair. Big up Arsenal fans. He says, hi, big up yourself. Make sure you like the video, man, on 25 likes. Let's see if we can get this up to 30 likes before I head off, bro. Make sure you guys smash the likes on the video, people. What's going on? I said Liverpool, LOL. Yeah, a bag of Liverpool fans in the chat, man. Big up Tom Ford, big up RS as well. Mayhem's in there as well. And yeah, a few more others as well, man. Obviously, Nearsighted was in there earlier on too. So yeah, everyone's just gassed about the news, man. Potentially Liverpool getting Isak in this. What a summer window this has been, by the way. How many signings, man? It's crazy. It must have, bro, skip me a Colin roast. But yeah, man, how many mad signings has there been this summer, bro? In terms of mad monies, even like Osterman going. He's moved on permanently to Galatasaray. You've got Gyökeres making his move. Obviously now potentially Isak and Katike making a move as well. And yeah, crazy. Master bro still calls me Mayhem simply because I cause mayhem. Bro, I'm just used to calling you Mayhem, man. Legit, I'm just used to calling you Mayhem, man. But yeah, make sure you guys smash up the like button on the video, man. But yeah, it's been a 6-6 stream. Big up everyone in the building. And yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Man said breaking Cody to Heel FC. Here we go. I can't wait for a few certain Newcastle streams later. Epic, bro. I dashed one on. I think it's called Loaded Mag NUFC, bro. It was just on my obviously recommended or whatever. And yeah, these men are going. These men are not happy, man. So yeah, I can see why. You're gonna be tuning into that later, especially as a Liverpool fan, man. So yeah, I think they're kind of panicking now, saying, well, what kind of player we're going to get him to replace him. Some of them are even saying, like, we'd rather just sell him as quickly as possible so we can get some replacements in. They kind of come to the idea that he's going to be sold now. And probably this time last week or a couple of weeks ago, they were adamant he's not going anywhere. He's our player, etc. So it's crazy how it can turn, bro. Anfield got... Man said, play scheme, you know. Pair tree settings. If you know, you know. Pair tree settings, bro. Play scheme. Crazy. It is that time of year as well, you know. Damn July. Bro, that July time of year, man. Play schemes is active. It is active. Man said, anyways, on topic of Newcastle, where is Kieran? Bro, big up Kieran. I'm not seeing him in a minute. Big up Keith. The OGs know Keith, man. He was a big Newcastle fan in the building. And yeah, I've not seen him in a minute. Hope he's all right as well. But yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know where these guys are, to be fair. I suppose they're not happy with the situation with Isak at the minute. So they might be back sooner rather than later, man. Big up RS that says, I've been telling them for weeks what's going to happen. Yeah, they didn't want to hear it, bro. They didn't want to hear it. They did not want to hear it. Because it's funny, you know, as well, bro. Because like when Newcastle were linked with Ikatike, obviously it came out, David Ornstein reported it, and then he had to edit his tweet, I remember, to put the plan is for him to play with Isak. And look at that. Them two might play for Liverpool instead. They might not get either. Oh my God. That's a howler. That's a howler, bro. That's a howler. Carlos, go to the Conference League and have your conference with you. And go back to your retirement homes. Says a mayhem. But yeah, man, big up everyone in the building. Man said Gio. Oh yeah, big him up. I can't remember his name. Big him up. He is fried. I remember, bro. I actually remember talking to him at obviously big up Gio as well, man. I actually remember talking to him at obviously Gio's birthday party, and he was adamant. He was like, "Yeah, Isak's staying." I was like, "You sure?" He's like, "Yeah, he's staying, bro. We're in the Champions League now. I think we're gonna add to the team. Our midfield's sick. Like we're gonna, bro. His head must be fried. Oh my God, his head must be on Mars, bro. He was so confident this guy was staying as well. So confident. I said, what Newcastle fans? Big up RS said, I'm not sure of the names, but I only started following them a few weeks ago to wind them up. Dread, big up Dread, man. Geordie Dread. Again, he was very adamant to. I think it was Monts. He was saying, listen, Isak's not going anywhere. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's you know, it's not nice when you think a player's staying and you're confident he's staying and he ends up going the same summer. Yeah, it's not a nice feeling. I can't lie. It's not a nice feeling. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Man said let's all up at Newcastle. You know what it is? What makes it worse as well, bro? Like they're not even going to get a certified replacement where you're like, you know, when obviously certain players leave, but they get a proper replacement. You think, you know what? It's not ideal. But at least we got a proper replacement that we can see maybe molding into something good, or they're already good. And I feel like Ikatike was like literally the perfect in terms of skill set, in terms of age, the fact he could obviously grow into that position. And he would be getting like regular game time, playing every week. He'd be in the Champions League. He literally would have been perfect for them to replace Isak with. So the fact that Liverpool snapped him up and then he's going to get Isak as well, he's crazy. I know Wissa's a good player. I rate him. And even if they got Mateta, would be a very good player as well. But I don't know, man. It just lacks that kind of stardust that you'd get with Isak when he's obviously playing for your team, innit? So, yeah, man. Crazy. But they must be livid, man. I'll be honest. Especially because they're in the Champions League as well. Because the report was always going to be, oh, if they don't get Champions League football, that's when you're going to see them obviously not be able to keep Isak. But, bro, it's mad. They're not able to keep him without Champions League football as well, bro. So with Champions League football as well, sorry. So yeah, crazy, man. Also, top, didn't you say Isak would stay? Same for Kurt. Yeah, I did. You know, I did say, man. You're right. I have to hold that one still. Yeah, I did say that, man. You're right. It looks like he's gonna go, bro. It looks like he's gonna go, as well as Kurt as well. Did say too. Big up Kurt as well, but yeah, crazy, man. But yeah, big up everyone in the building, man. I'm going to head off now. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to redirect and raid to my brother, True Gouda. So make sure you guys go over to True Gunner and say Tops raid, T-Chance raid, all that good stuff. But I'll be back tomorrow as well. Tops in the morning show, of course. Big up Carlos. He said Saudis are going to ditch Newcastle, in my opinion. They can't do what they want. Yeah, they came at the wrong time, bro. If they came during the time where obviously Chelsea got their new owners and obviously Man City got their new owners where there wasn't so many restrictions and stuff about obviously income in terms of getting like revenue sales involved in what you could spend, bro, they'll be splashing the cash, money, bro. They would have been going mad. But they're so restricted because they don't really have the kind of wiggle room to really spend what they need to spend. They're kind of keeping the kind of same team. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not really making massive improvements season on season in terms of getting personnel. They get some good squad players, they get some good like backup players, some good like Premier League proven players, but in terms of getting the marquee players, it's very, very difficult for them to do. But yeah. We got our S. I'll do these quick comments for a raid over. They keep getting rejected all the time too. If you were them at the club getting rejected by girls all night, there comes a time where you just got to give up and go home and have a. That Mbit's killed me. That's crazy. Listen, I'll be getting Nunes. I know Nunes again. He flatters to deceive, and again, he is one of those guys that's pretty controversial in terms of opinion. But I don't know, man. I feel like a bit of chaos in there might make up for the fact that they're going to be selling obviously Isak to Liverpool themselves, man. And it just feels like they probably need 2 strikers anyway, because obviously Wilson's gone. Wilson's going to come in. They probably need a marquee striker on top of that. So, yeah, Master Hiori rating 2. True gunner, my bro. He's a real one for sure. PSG are interested in Isak too. I heard light reports about that. Nothing concrete from Fabrizio or David Ornstein. But, yeah, maybe, brother, maybe. Man said he's ours. Nobody is saying that except DG2. Build everyone in the building, man. I'm going to raid now. Make sure you guys go over and say T-Chans a raid, Tops raid. I'll be back tomorrow in the morning, man. Build up yourself. Have a good day. And I'll see you in the morning. Don't hate to play the game. Until next time, I'm out, people. Peace.